Hey folks, it's Max and
Lindsay
for our week 2 long form update. Just to get going this weekend, we're going to talk a little bit about the weather. This weekend's weather is going to be a really awesome mix of sun and cold temperatures. Clear skies equals cold temperatures up here at Snoqualmie Pass. Unfortunately, very little snow is forecast in the next couple of days, but we are excited to have some sunny days. We'll probably have some music going out at the pig pen. And for those Friday night families, please do check the weather reports. It is going to be chilly Friday night. If for whatever reason we choose to postpone, most likely that is not happening. But if we choose to do that, you will be texted and emailed, and it will go on our social media. Looking at the weather report right now, we are all full steam ahead to operate this weekend. So with that, as folks are arriving, we mentioned this in our short form update as well, please pay attention to where you are parking. Obviously, the Ski Patrol lot, or C2, is where the best parking is for the pig pen. That being said, there is a section, and hopefully we can show it to you on the screen here, of the parking lot. As you're walking up towards the pig pen, off to the right is condo only. So Edelweiss condo only parking. Please do not load or unload in there or park in that area. Again, here's a video, or not a video, a photo to kind of reference where that is located.
And once you are parked and arrived here at Snoqualmie, please be sure to drop off your kiddos at their instructor's sign on time.
Yes.
That means 7 p.m. for Friday and 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. We do ask our instructors to gather their kiddos that are there at those times and hit the slopes. They will all do at least one run on pig chair and pick up any additional children that have showed up, but then we'll go and ski per their lesson plan for the day. That may mean we do not catch your kiddo's instructor for the course of the day, or at least until after the lunch break for our Saturday and Sunday families. And again, with those signs, please be sure you are both dropping off and picking up your kiddos.
Very important.
At the signs. This is how our instructors make sure your children are passed off to the proper adults, both at lunchtime and or at the end of lessons, so that we don't have any missing, even if it's temporary, kiddos.
Yep. One reminder with that, please don't get in the way of traffic flow when you're picking up students. That's why another reason why we ask you to go up to the signs. That section right under pig chair, kind of into our pit area, gets pretty clogged up. So that's why it's important to go all the way to that instructor sign, even if it means a little bit of cardio walking up to that sign, just to make sure that we can keep traffic flow moving as well.
Yeah. And as you're thinking about classes, we very much appreciate those who have emailed in with some questions, comments, concerns about the classes that their kids were put in for the first week. The first week is very much about getting to know your kiddos, getting to know where they are in the ski progression, and then making sure they are sorted into those appropriate classes. Going forward, we do ask that any parental requests be submitted by end of day Tuesday. That gives us the appropriate amount of time to make any needed adjustments. We do have 3 days of a lot of students and instructors to sort through and want to make sure that we give your kiddo the appropriate attention.
Yep. Another request that we have is just help us help you guys make sure that we're all safe on the hill, specifically with chair riding. So just keep the conversation going with your kiddos. We have some great videos on our knowledge base, info.powderpigs.com. Share those with your kiddos. You can watch them on the ride home or after school some days. The key points are backs to backs, bottoms to bottoms. Keep looking straight up the hill. No goofing off, hands to yourselves. If there is a bar and it is safe to use that bar, please do use it. And we will be grouping folks together. That is how we are training our instructors, to make sure that there's always someone on that chair that can use that bar. Another new system that we've implemented this year is our chair rider sticker. It's a bright red sticker with a little 2-person chairlift on it. If your kiddo is 6 and under and does not have one of those on their helmet, on the top of their helmet, we do ask that you come find us. We have stickers, we can pop that on there, and that'll just help us just have an extra layer of safety to make sure that all of our younger kiddos, again, 6 and younger, are required to ride up with an experienced chair rider. So we appreciate your help in making that happen.
Yeah, speaking of needing your help, also make sure that your children are geared appropriately for the weekend. So we love to see all of our kiddos in their red Powderpigs jackets, be that a jacket that you have purchased from us or one that you have purchased on your own, which is perfectly fine. We have patches available at the pig pen for you to affix to those jackets. And then as Max mentioned at the beginning, please make sure that your children have the appropriate gear, both on top, certainly with poles and skis and boots, but then also underneath, especially those base layers, and that they are not cotton as it is going to be cold this weekend.
Absolutely, yeah. And again, just a reminder, those red coats are required. So if you did not have one week one, we understand, but we are going to start asking you guys to make sure to bring or purchase a red coat. Final note is just passes. Please make sure that you're bringing passes for your kiddos. Even newbies are probably going to start getting up on the chairlift in the next week or two. So we appreciate your support and making sure that they are ready to go up on that chair. If you do, for whatever reason, forget a pass, we do have forgotten passes that we can hand out to any season's pass holder. Come find an admin team member. Just please make sure to bring those back at the end of the day. Elsewise, we won't have them for the rest of the weekend to hand out to other folks. Final thing to keep in mind, we do have some loaner gear. If you end up with wet gear, come find an admin and we can see if we have something in our loaner gear pile. We always like to make sure that people are warm and comfortable whenever possible.
Yes, we do ask if you do utilize loaner gear that goes on your body, that you take that home and wash it, especially any long underwear, socks, kind of mid layers.
Yep.
Top layers we will certainly take care of and make sure they are washed appropriately. But those mid and base layers are important to get washed at home.
Yeah. And with that, thanks for tuning in, not chiming in, but if you want to chime in, email us anytime. But thanks for tuning in to our week 2 parent update, and we hope to see everyone soon.
See you this weekend.
Bye.